Doug Upstone for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily, and today is August the 8th, and we will be covering baseball line moves, and we'll be covering 2 NFL line moves for Thursday in preseason football. So we have some action here for you, definitely. So it's a grand total of 4 free picks for you coming your way today. So we're excited to be able to bring that to you. And speaking of excited, VPID memberships, they are rolling. Had a number of signups yesterday, also on today, Wednesday, also on Monday, had a number of them, especially with preseason football, and why not? Hey, yours truly has won 15 of the last 18 NFL preseasons. I got a special way that I go about it, which you can actually learn about by going to betting tools at the Vegas Pro Insiders Daily website. If you go there, you'll see I explain exactly the method that I created, how I go about it, and why I've been so successful. How successful? Last year, for example, 8-3. Okay, excellent year. Sports capping is one of the places that I had those picks at, and I finished there number 2 this past season. So you can get all of those. That's going to be $39.99 for the entire month. Okay, that's it. That's all it's going to cost you. So you can do that. If you'd like a more advanced package with more picks from more people, okay, you can become an Inner Circle member, and that's only going to cost you $99 for that. Plus, if you sign up on our mailing list, you can also get special discounts of 50 and 25% off those prices as well. I'm going to leave that up to you, but I think you're smart enough to know what to do if you're going to be betting football. I mean, why not save money? Why not put more money in your pocket? Why not start your own winning streak? That's what you need to do. All right, let's get to some football and baseball action. We're going to start with baseball first. We got the St. Louis Cardinals are at the Miami Marlins. Now, these teams have split the first 2 games, so this will be the deciding game of the series. The Cardinals have fallen like what's his name? Chris Collins, and not the Chris Collins, the Northwestern coach, but Chris Collins, the New York State representative. And if you're unfamiliar with what has happened to him, Google it, okay, right now. It's an interesting story, that's for sure. But check that out. But anyways, the Cardinals have fallen like Mr. Collins from -140 down to -115 against Miami. Now, John Gant will be the starter for the Cardinals, and he has an ERA of 4.12. That's what it is. 4.12. But overall in his last 3 seasons, it's not been very good. And in the second half of the year, he's never won a game, and he's has an ERA over 5. Now he's going up against Trevor Richards, and Trevor has done very good. Came up, 25-year-old rookie. And in his last 4 starts, he has an ERA of 0.76. Now, just so you know, this guy was a substitute teacher this past offseason. I'm not making that up. That's exactly what he was. So he's out there now pitching the big league hitters and doing a very fine job. Now, you know what? Myself, I would really like to take Miami in this spot. And I can see why people might be excited about it. But you know what? I'm not. I'm just not. The Cardinals, if they scored 3 runs or less in their last 3 games, they're 9-0 this year. Okay, eventually they're going to lose, but it's not going to be me that's going to be betting against them and betting against that streak. So the other MLB game, you can go to the website to see. It's going to be the total on San Diego and Milwaukee, and I have a contrarian play on that one. Now let's talk about little Thursday night football, shall we? Carolina is going to be at Buffalo. It is the first game where there was a line move. Now I'm the first to admit, the first week of the NFL preseason, it's tough. I mean, there's not much to work with here, okay? You're talking about a lot of backups playing. You're trying to figure out quarterback rotations. And the one thing, as I mentioned before, quarterback rotations, a lot of people are invested in that. I'm not saying they're wrong. The problem that you run into is who do they play against, okay? And who do they have on their team when they're playing? That has a direct impact as to how they'll play. So, you know, I'm not a big guy, you know, on that. Now, the assumption here by bettors is that Buffalo's trio of young quarterbacks are going to be excited to play against a veteran Carolina team who may or may not care much about this game. So Buffalo has gone from -1 up to -2.5. Now, you know, there's not, as I mentioned, there's not a lot to go on, but I do trust my game estimator, and my game estimator has the Panthers actually winning this game outright, and the Panthers are also 8-3 on the exhibition road in August. In addition, when these teams have gotten together this time of year, the underdog is 5-1. I'll take Carolina to win this game outright. The other game is going to be on the NFL Network, which is going to be the Cleveland Browns against the New York Football Giants. Now, after going 0-16 and 1-15 the year before, Cleveland, you know what? I think they just want to win anywhere they can. Okay, I mean, just it doesn't matter if it's August. It doesn't matter if they had a basketball game they played in June. Okay, it doesn't make any difference. They just want to win somewhere as a team. Now, bettors have taken the Browns from a standard 3-point road underdog in the preseason to a 1-point favorite against the Giants. Now, the Giants, they're virtually or mostly a veteran team. Eli Manning might play one series, he might not. So, they don't have a lot to prove. But one thing that is usually a pretty good bet is first-year coaches. Pat Shurmur's a first-year coach for the Giants. So that's usually, it's not a fantastic wager, but it's usually pretty solid. But you know what? I'm just looking at this game, and again, my game estimator has Cleveland winning the game outright by anywhere from 2 to 4 points. I'm going to stick with that as the play. So this is Doug Upstone, Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. That's my free picks for you for today. Hope we get some winners for you. I'll be back on Friday, and we will do this again for the upcoming weekend, and we'll see what we got. All right, so Doug Upstone, Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. I am out.